must respect your family. Your family is most important. Must not do half road. He must complete, whether it's a negative or positive. He has to, if he wants to go to toilet, he cannot toilet halfway. He has to go to the toilet. After that, I'm waiting. He has to come back. And that is how I did my life, how I functioned in my life. Yeah, please. Anything? Don't hesitate.
Would you be so kind to give an outline on texture?
Oh, it's very something for texture in a public talk. To get a texture for me, I raised $1.5 million to explain texture from my guru. And I even don't get 20 German dollar. Nothing is free. You have to earn it. That's what I say. When you are not ready, I look very small. You can ask very high things. I am on the top. When you are not ready, when the place is not right, I will not answer. I didn't come here to be, you will like me. I didn't come here to be loved. I come here to answer a practitioner, an individual. What is the truth of Vajrayana path? How beautiful it is and how crazy it is. So you have to give me $1.5 million. It's like the kid is in the kindergarten and want to know and the thesis of all the PhD in the 21st century, everyday life. I never got. I did all these things. I asked my teacher, can you give me this? He says, wait, when you are ready, I will give you. When I was ready, he called me. He says, you are ready, come. And I got. So, next. Must ask me. I'm there to be used in Berlin.
I'm father, and it's difficult to try to do both. The family life is very intense, and try to do some practice. And you are a mother also.
Yes.
And how have you built your path between family life and practice?
We all have an addiction. I'm addicted to my practice. So when you are addicted, how you go and get that thing, how tight you are put in a room, you will manipulate anything to take out time. When you sit in the toilet, you are not doing anything. You are just sitting in the toilet and you do your practice. In work, at public place, at your home, toilet is the most private place, and it is my favorite. And I sit. You are legal to practice in the toilet. Whatever God or whoever, whatever it is, will never get angry. And don't get personal. Just whatever time and place you get, you just sit. Try not to make yourself important that you are practicing. So everybody has to understand you. That's your problem. So please take out time quietly and mind your own business. Don't show off too much that you are practicing and you need space and you need to do this and that, and you have to. How you raise your kids. I have a kid, yes, I take full responsibility on my son, and also I practice. Because I'm addicted to, one is my son, one is my practice. It is my right hand and left hand. To lift a thing, I have to use both. I never asked my teacher as this. I just work it out. Because any spare time I get in toilet, I do practice. And nobody gets upset. Your teacher never get upset if you practice in the toilet. So just be respectful to what you are practicing. Alicia must not get up and sit down. Everybody is looking at you, not me. It's supposed to look at me. Ask me, meditation or anything. Yes, please.
I have one. When you start to do more practice, I have this experience that my mind is getting more and more unstable, actually. And
Okay.
I'm at the moment asking myself,
What food you are eating, and how many times, how many hours you are sleeping, and your toilet is regular. You go to toilet regular, your shit is come out nicely, and you sleep well, you eat well, you are not dieting, and you are, what is your schedule of your food and everything, that then you have a lung, a wind. Your wind is imbalanced, and then when you commit too much and make too much discipline, I will not talk to anybody and I will do this, and you made all these promises to just do practice. You don't do that. You take it easy. You are playing with your kid, you practice like that. Don't commit too much. Just don't promise too much to yourself. Just say, I will practice. And you get time, you practice. You just don't punish your family for your practice. And don't say, I will not eat and I'm fasting. Don't fast. When you are doing hard practice, you don't fast. You eat good food. You got most practice important is you sleep well. When you sleep well, when you are practicing, you will not become paranoid. And you will not be agitated. You sleep well, eat well, and whatever time is left, then you do practice or you do job. You are punishing yourself. You are being hard. And then you want acknowledgement from everybody that you are a good practitioner and you did this and you did that. It is for your own benefit. You practice well, don't do anything for me. And then you brag on me and say, you are not paying attention to me, you are my guru and this and that. Take responsibility. It benefits you, you just do. Anything? Must ask. Must not look all the time. Time is ticking. Yes, please.
I have a question about addiction since it just started.
Yes.
So it is not desirable to cure addiction per se, but actually we can use addiction itself for something better than a destructive addiction. Or is that something that we should also tell our friends who are struggling with destructive addictions, or can suggest them? Or
What kind of addiction you have?
I don't know. It's not. I don't think so bad. I mean, smoking cigarettes, but it's also not.
I have addiction on practice.
Yes.
So it's similarity.
Yes.
It's not good or bad, both sides.
Yes. And but the question is somehow if we, so if somebody, for instance, I want to have my friends who have medication addictions, and they're also spiritually interested, but how could be helped them to shift this addiction to the practice?
You can't brainwash anybody.
Yeah, so they have to find it themselves.
Yes, it is their time. Even though they are in medicine addiction, it will change. Nothing is permanent. So you cannot take me to the lake and make me drink. It is my mouth and my hand and my body to bend down and drink. You cannot drink for me. So you can't save. You can be there, listen, and have food and dinner and say hello, but you cannot brainwash religion on somebody. So-called religion. You can't brainwash. Don't try to do that. This will make you angry at the end. Yes, don't do extraordinary job like that. And you don't get paid and you get angry. Mind your own business.
So it's only being patient.
Patient and be kind. Needs friendship, needs to listen, talk. You do that. Don't try to. You are good with your practice. You think it benefits you, and now you think it will benefit others. Maybe it will not benefit others. You like blue, I like white. You cannot put blue on me. I cannot put white on you. I will get nervous. So, anything else?
Yeah. One question is how to deal with emotions like paranoia and neurosis.
What is neurosis means?
I think in general sense having to do something like this sort of like a very strong habitual pattern that you cannot get out. You have to, like washing the hand again and again. Things like this are considered neurosis.
How to overcome that?
How to deal with it?
How to deal with it? Paranoid. I can be paranoid too. I'm not much worried about this paranoid and addiction of washing hands. You just do. You have that. You cannot put a mantra on some people and then you don't stop washing hands. No. You have this habit. It's a long time. It's not just last week happened, then I can change. But it is long time. You wash and put cream. And paranoid, again I am going back to impermanence. You are not going to be paranoid forever. You are paranoid for a few months, 1 year, 2 years. At the most 7 years it will change. It is phase a teenage going through or a paranoid person is going through. Paranoid is one layer of a stage in our life we go through. We become paranoid sometime for certain time. Everyone goes through that. And I don't think it is bad. How drastic it is, you have to go to hospital. There are many doctors. Jan is doctor. You should go to Jan. He will tell you how to stop that.
Second question is, what challenges did you face as a female practitioner?
Oh, that's quite an interesting one. I was never... it is very strange to say that. We right away blame male dominated and they gave us hard time. Mostly in my path, women gave me hard time to reach the top. Very discreetly. Men didn't. I'm never rude to anybody. I do get what I want in my practice. I hardly got hard time, but yes, I got hard time from women. They don't let you go to the top. But 99% in the world, they say that men dominated that. As I'm an individual, I'm talking for individual, not for all women in the world. You must remember that. For me, my struggle, I have to be very careful with women. And others struggling, I live alone, 22 years in Sopema, alone. So I wear strange clothes and I have a black thing here and I just protect myself. So people think I'm very scary, and that gives me security. It is not an easy journey. And yes, here and there I got trouble. There's a man says that, is she okay? Be careful with her. I do all this that I don't look okay. I will dress something, and then whoever is there will say, she seems a little bit not stable. And my good friends, holy being, says, should I tell the truth that you are very stable? I say, no, you must say I'm very unstable. I'm not stable, so they don't disturb me and my private life. When I go out, I'm in a very different dress and things. So people don't want to go near you. And I get my privacy to practice. I'm not on sale. Buy one and get one free. Because it is not easy to get to the happiness. I went through mostly hard time through my own mind, as somebody asked about the paranoid. 22 years, in 1 or 2 years, I was quite paranoid about my money and my room and my things, and it goes away. It changes. I wait for the change, and I know everything will change. So I'm very excited when new things happen. I say, oops, I better use it very nicely because it's going to change. So I am ready for change. Nothing is stable forever. Then I will say, oh, I don't like him, this, did that. Now, nobody did anything wrong to me. And nobody did anything right to me. I just did it, everything. Be kind to myself, or whatever went through a hard time. I never looked at me. I always looked at other. So now I look at myself. It also is a cause and effect for me too. So women should be very careful about when a woman, we are sisterhood, we say. When somebody is doing good in practice, you should support. You should not cut when somebody is going or reaching somewhere. You should not create obstacles. Women's minds are very, very skillful and very, very, they can create anything very good and they can destroy anything. So women should be very careful. I'm like that. So be kind to each other. Be sensible. Be respectful. Yeah. Anything else?
And my father was a Tibetan Buddhist, and I grew up that way. And then, as I was like 13 or 14, I didn't want to go that way anymore. I went against it, and then I became interested. I was like 20 in shamanism and pre-Christian culture, and I have been practicing shamanism like for 19 years or so. And now I feel drawn again to Tibetan Buddhism and to these things, and I wonder if I can combine them, or if I should, or if I want to be a Buddhist, I should just leave everything else behind. Although I just still feel connections to all these beings I work with and stuff.
You want to combine, it is your choice. You want to combine, you will have the consequence of combining too. You want to combine, you have to find out. It is your choice. Yes, I have a kid who is also, I'm very addicted and very orthodox in my belief. My son is not, and I left. Tenzin has her own path. She will Tenzin will choose. I have nothing to do. You want to consider shamanism and Buddhism together, you have to find out. I cannot say you do it or you are legal to do it. It is you choose to go out of it and you choose to come in. You know how to go out and come in. Just be mindful while you are doing that. Yeah? Then you are okay. You be mindful on anything you do.
Two questions. One first question, what is your mission in this life?
My mission. My mission in this life is to eat well, really sleep well. I'm so concerned about my toilet is come nicely or not. That was my everyday mission. I will ask all my students, did you go to toilet nicely? So I know then their mood is going to be okay. If they didn't go toilet, I stay away. Because they will have a mood swing and all these symptoms will come up. And I will say, okay, and I go somewhere else. And I will try not to see that student for some time. And evening I say, you had toilet? He say, yes. I say, okay, sit down. My mission, I used to have a mission. I don't have. I like to die well, live well, be genuine, be fair with anybody. I'm fair with anybody. I have no same age. I have infinite friends who are even very kids, small kids. Many diversity kids are my best friend too. They are 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. And I have friends, beggar, tailor, many range, Yanso. It's very beautiful how I live my life. I don't have much far to go. I like to die well and say goodbye to everyone nicely. That was my mission. And I got my seat, so that is it. This is it. I don't go any far or any this way, that way, or up or down. I have this, that's good enough. And you guys are very kind. You are listening to what I experience. This is